everybody, I'm Jenny from Pampering by LJ, and I just wanted to hop on this morning and start my healthy journey reflection. As you can see, I'm fresh out of the shower, so I do have hair on but no makeup. I've got a lot of chores to get done today, and then later on this evening we'll be going out with some family, and so I might record a little bit more of this later on today after I go run some errands, and so I may look a little different in a little while, but right now I just wanted to pop on and kind of go over my week. So if you remember from last week, I knew that I had a crazy busy week with school last week, and of course it's tax season, so James is very busy in the tax office as well, and I also need to help him a little bit there. But last week I already had planned Monday night, Tuesday night, and Thursday night that I needed to do school enrollment informational sessions in the evening. So I knew going into last week that I had to cook bigger last weekend and have some leftovers for us to eat on throughout the week, because I wouldn't have a lot of time to cook, which was the truth. So we actually ended up going out for dinner last weekend with a couple of our kids, and I went to Minsky's Pizza, and I felt like I did really well. It was very successful. Pizza is one of those things that, a great slice is like 12 points. And then you throw in a salad and some ranch dressing and a beer or two, and you're looking at, 30, 40 points. I did pretty well. I only had one slice of pizza, which was great. Usually I really have 2 or 3, but I did, I had one slice of great pizza. I ended up having a salad with that with some ranch dressing, and I had a couple of beers, but I really felt like I was successful and enjoyed the company of the kids and had a great time. And then on Saturday and Sunday last weekend, I really wanted to focus on meal planning for the week, so I'd be setting myself up for success. And I think I even showed you my meal plan last week, so I want to kind of go through it now and tell you what I did accomplish and then what's going to be left over for next week, because I overplanned like normal, and so I'm going to carry some of that over. This is nice. This is in my face flopping down. That's what happens when I don't fix my hair and I just plop it on. So I made, last Sunday, I made a big meatloaf, and I actually made a brand new recipe for skinny scallop potatoes, which turned out terrific. I will be keeping that recipe, making it again, and then maybe after I make it a time or two, I'll film a video clip of the skinny scallop potatoes, but it was great. I cut it in half from the recipe, and I wish I hadn't, because we ate on that all week, and the meatloaf as well. We ate on it all week, and which is funny because I'm not a meatloaf fan. I've never liked meatloaf, but I actually found a recipe that I liked for meatloaf a whole lot, and James loves it too. He's a meatloaf fan, so I've been making it. I've made it a few times now. And then I also made mashed potatoes, and so we had, and I filmed a video of how I make mashed potatoes in my Instapot, and I actually was able to edit that video and get that uploaded to YouTube. So if you haven't checked out that video, it's an easy way to make mashed potatoes and really delicious. So had that. So we worked on the meatloaf most of the week. One time we had scalloped potatoes with it. The other time we had mashed potatoes, and then we had leftovers. Then I also went ahead and made my pork chops in my air fryer. Again, that's a keeper recipe. I haven't filmed that one for you, but I will. And again, with the pork chops, went ahead and used some leftover scalloped potatoes or mashed potatoes, and then peas. That was our main vegetable this week. So those were the main things that we made this week. And I've marked those off here on my meal plan. So I felt really great about that, actually, but still have a lot of things. Now, I went ahead and created for, another thing I made, and I just made it 2 nights ago. I did make my beef enchilada pasta. I made that this week too. Didn't have too many leftovers because James loves that beef enchilada pasta, and he ended up taking the rest of the leftovers with him to the tax office, and I think he's probably polishing that off today. But I actually went ahead and shot a little video when I was making it too, because I've made that several times now and it's easy, and man, that is delicious. And so this morning, before I did my physical therapy exercises, I went ahead and I uploaded that to YouTube as well. So hey, I got 2 recipe videos completed this week, and that's crazy because it was a really hectic week, but I found that it was fun to do those things. I didn't watch TV at all this week, and I really had a ton of work stuff, but in my downtime, I guess you could say it's downtime, I really found a lot of pleasure in putting together some recipe videos and editing those and posting those to YouTube. So that was fun for me. I guess it's kind of like creative, and I really do like to cook a lot. And anyway, and that's the teacher in me too. I like explaining things to other people and showing things to other people, and so it feels like I'm kind of teaching again, which I don't get to do that too much anymore because I'm a principal. So anyway, that was fun. So I guess I'm kind of enjoying that as a hobby. Maybe I'll call this YouTube channel my hobby now. I don't know. But anyway, the other thing I did for this week coming up is I came up with a new way to do my meal planning, and it's not really a new way, but this meal plan format is going to work out a lot better for me because I tend to do my planning ahead of time. Like, I start thinking about it Thursday and Friday, and I really start putting pen to paper Friday-ish in case I need groceries that I need to get Saturday or Sunday. Anyway, so because of that, I really do meal planning Sunday through Thursday. Like, I need to plan out what I'm making Sunday through Thursday, because Friday and Saturday nights, a lot of times we go out to dinner. We just do. And then by the time Friday and Saturday rolls around, I have a lot of leftovers still, and so I needed a spot to know kind of what leftovers I had going into the week. So I created this Pampering by LJ meal plan, and I'm going to show you an up-close picture of it. But the first block is for what I have left over right this second in my refrigerator that I know going into this next week James will eat probably for lunches. Here's my new meal plan for this week. So this is my Pampering by LJ meal plan, which is now going to start on Sunday and go through Thursday. So I have written down what the leftovers are in my fridge right now, and James will eat those up this week. Meatloaf, mashed potatoes, peas. I do have some of that enchilada pasta casserole in the fridge as well, so I need to add that for leftovers for James for this coming week. So tomorrow on Sunday, I am going to make my sausage, egg, and cheese biscuit bake. So we'll have about 6 servings of that to sprinkle in throughout the week, as well as a taco casserole. I'm going to go ahead and make that tomorrow as well. We'll have plenty of leftovers of it as well for later on in the week. Monday, I'm going to be at home Monday night, so I'm going to make my air fryer Monterey chicken, and then I think I'm going to make scalloped potatoes again. Those were great this past week, so I think I'm going to repeat that this week. And I'm going to be home Monday night to do these 2 things. These are 2 really favorite recipes, and may shoot some video of those. Tuesday night, I am going to go into the LJ office. I wrote down fish and fries, but I'm going to strike that. That will be leftovers of the other things I'm making from Sunday and Monday. And then Wednesday night, I probably will be caught up in the LJ office, so I'll probably be home, and I'm really hungry for breakfast for dinner, so may make some pancakes or waffles, and then some bacon and that probably will be Wednesday night. And then Thursday night, again, I might go into the LJ office, but I know that we'll probably still have some leftovers to clean up for Thursday night. So right now I'm not going to plan that. And if something else strikes me later in the week that I want to try as I'm looking through new recipes on Thursday, I might insert it into Thursday night. We'll just see how the week goes, but there's the plan for this week. So I'm back from doing chores and it is 60 degrees outside. This is phenomenal. I'm just gonna have to do it. I decided I gotta go for a walk. My chores are gonna be put off for another hour. Oh well, it's too good to pass up. So I wanted to pop back on after I finished some of my chores today, and honestly, I got so sidetracked with the chores. I went outside to go run my errands, and it's 60 degrees out there. So I ran a few errands and then decided I need to go for a walk. It is beautiful right now. I'm in Missouri, and the weather changes are so crazy in Missouri. Just a week or so ago, it was 0 degrees and icy and cold, and we had a week of snow days. Today, it's 60 degrees, and man, I went outside and I soaked up that sun for a little bit. But I do want to take you through kind of my vision and plan for this year and my goal setting strategy. And I wanted to take you through it because I'm at the end of February again. Not again, but I'm at the end of a month, and it's time to start my goal setting for March, which I haven't done that yet, but I'm getting ready to this weekend. But I did want to reflect on how I did in February and what my monthly goals were. So in February, I reminded myself, and this was prior to February starting, that my focus is right now the process of losing weight, because my vision for myself is to live a healthy, balanced life. And so what's my long-term vision? This continual process of having a physically and mentally healthy lifestyle and keeping it in balance. So I did set 3 goals for myself for this past month. And the first goal was I will earn a minimum of 4 blue dots per week and do my weekly meal planning. Successful, check, done. Did that, was very successful in February. The second goal for February, I will track all my food and beverage daily. And absolutely completed that task as well. Had some weeks that I went over, but I tracked everything. One of the things I put down for my action steps for the daily tracking was to keep my breakfast and my lunch easy and pre-made Monday through Friday. I did that well for 3 weeks. Then last week, I didn't have it pre-made, and so I spent 10 or 15 minutes each morning getting ready for my lunch or breakfast to take to work with me in the morning before I left. That wasn't good. I like that 10 or 15 minutes to sit on the sofa or sit on the chair, watch the morning news, sip my coffee for 10 or 15 minutes with James. So this week, that will change. I will prepare tomorrow for what I'm going to take to work this week. The other 3 weeks of February, I did that just fine. But last week, for some reason, I did it in the morning before work, and it kind of rushed me out the door. And I don't like that. I get up early, but I like that 10 or 15 minutes in the morning just to get set for the day. So the third goal for February was I will reach my negative 25-pound milestone, and I was so glad I did that. I reached that goal last Friday, and as of today, I'm still right there at that negative 25-pound mark. So perfect way to end February. And I went ahead and ordered my wig that was I had decided several months ago that my negative 25-pound mark had my eye on this one wig, and I've just been waiting to order it and waiting to order it. So I placed my order this week for it, and I'll probably get that in the mail sometime this week or the following week and get to show it to you. So I met my monthly goals for February. Felt very good about that. So now this weekend, I will sit down and plan out my goals for March. March feels longer than February. It almost feels like we have almost 5 full weeks in March this year. And March is crazy busy because the biggest tax deadline really for us is March 15th. When all of the corporate returns are due, and then we still have lots of personal tax work coming in at the same time. So I will really help out a lot in the tax office in March. As well as school, we're scheduling for summer school and getting course selections ready for next school year, and so March is fabulously busy. So I will keep that in mind when I make out my goals for March, and I may even share with you what those are at my next weekly health journey reflection. For now, that's all for this week. I look forward to seeing you guys again next week, and maybe I'll throw in another recipe video this week. We'll see what I have time for. That was fun last week, so maybe I'll do it again this week. Ciao, bye. Ciao. I never say ciao. I'm Pampering by LJ, and my real name's Jenny. Oh my gosh, I'm going to have to edit this out. This sounds stupid. Everyone have a great week. Bye.